So yeah, so last time we basically did these first 3 routes. And Altering Cave. Tonight, we're going to spend a lot of time in these woods over here. But before that, we'll do a couple targets. Maybe one in Petalburg and then one in the grass on 104. So that's the plan. There's not a large variety of water Pokemon that you can fish for in towns and other places. I want to kind of spread it out geographically as much as possible. We're only going to do 1 Manip in Petalburg, basically. So I just got to pick one gender of Goldeen. I don't think this person next to me can turn. If he does turn, that would affect RNG a little bit, but I think he just stays still, hopefully. There's a couple frames here. They're the same Pokemon, so we're gonna have to do this again, but... Actually, no. One's level 8, one's level 10. Okay, we got the level 8. Magikarp is on slot 0. Very good. Okay, so it's very, very likely we hit 2777. Look at the rest of the stat ranges here. Okay. So probably 5 frames early. Keep it rolling. Wrong shiny! Level 7, yeah, so we hit this frame. There was always a risk of that, because it's so close to my target, but yeah. We'll get shiny Magikarp eventually. I don't want to get it here, though. It's funny. Wait your turn, fish. I'm looking for a different fish. Shiny fish again. Okay, we will adjust. And yet again. Starting to feel like Legend ZA shiny hunting. Getting the wrong shiny. There it is. Yeah, you can still sort of tell while it was shadowed out a little bit. Alright. Ah, so glad you exist, level 8 female Goldeen. Now you are mine. Alright. Got the female done. Actually, a goldfish. Petalburg City repeat ball. Alright. That's another thing I can kind of do, is just try to clear the areas that I clear of Pokemon. At least see what else there is to do. Because I honestly haven't really explored much in this game, like, casually in a long time. Surprisingly relatable NPC here. Is there another item hugging this pond? There is. Alright, so that's about it for Petalburg City. I got sand in my runners. Hope you're talking about your shoes. It's surprisingly difficult to find. Yeah, Briney's no longer here, past a certain stage. Like I left one tree here. Might as well get you out of the way before I do this manip. So for now, let's go ahead and set up a Route 104 manip. Grass. 104. And then Marill is going to be slots 3 and 4. Zero that out. Yep, so that actually was my target frame from the fishing we just did. Only this time it's not a shiny. So that's interesting. Doesn't bode well for the 2770, unfortunately, but we'll still try for it. Looks like one frame early. Yep. We will assume one frame. There it is. Alright, that wasn't too bad. God, it almost perfectly matches the grass color behind it. Hello, cutie. And this thing does evolve at a very low level, so that's nice. There are no wild Azumarills, so we would have to evolve this and clone it. If I wanted a different ball, though, I can go for just another manip on the same frame. Alright, from blue to green. Nice. Alright, so just aim for literally the same frame and catch it in an Ultra Ball this time. It's always a relief knowing a target frame is hittable. With how chaotic my hits have been. Expect to hit it by now. There it is. Okay. Same Marill. This time, Ultra Ball. Your evolution color. Yeah, Marill played a pretty big HM role in the Torchic any % glitchless route. Would always manip one coming out of the woods after Roxanne. Golden Mouse. Adamant huge power. I didn't even pay attention to the ability, honestly. For the most part, I'm not really going to care about stats and natures and stuff, but, you know, that's pretty competitive right there. In an era before Aqua Jet even existed. And Marill is full cleared. Okay, so now it's time to head into the forest, where there are 4 targets to go for. Alright, let's see what kind of frames we see in here. Alright, gonna be spending some time in here. Go ahead and repel while I just clear this place of items and trainers. That's where the Aqua Pooch guy was. Oh, something here too. Huh. Tiny mushroom, all one word. Oh. The miracle seed. That's a thing we can duplicate as well, if we wanted to. Free Great Ball. Tiny mushroom, all one word. Tall grass. Petalburg Woods. basically going for 4 out of the 7 possible encounters here. Might as well start with Silcoon. Encounter slot 4. Oh, I'm stupid. I haven't been doing the battle video. I've just been doing a reset. Okay, that's why I'm not finding it. Okay. Well, I am going to reset to keep the Master Ball, but yeah, we gotta watch the battle video. That's the whole reason I'm doing this method. Can't do the battle video method unless you watch the battle video. Filatalo, those IVs. Okay, that looks like a frame that's close to my target. 65,464. Okay. So that shoots us forward to frame 63,000 something. And then we get the rest of the way to 65,000. Okay, so just try this same timing again. Hopefully with better presses. It's Silcoon. Excellent. Alright. Once we found where we were in the frickin' haystack, it didn't take very long. Excellent. Okay, female Silk. That's the ball I actually want the Silcoon itself in. Alright, from white to yellow. Nice Petalburg Woods Silcoon. And speaking of viewing the battle video, we will now do that again to try to hit the same Silcoon again. And this one we will evolve. Alright. Leem. Alright, and then just evolve this guy. Alright. We're done with the female side of Silcoon. Male shiny Silcoon frame is going to require a much longer wait time, or what I'll likely do is just make a new battle video. Oh, that's the Slakoth shiny frame. Okay. Yeah, might as well go for that one. So that's not far off from what I just hit. First try. Oh, look at that guy. All pretty and pink. I got a Master Ball just for you, buddy. Did I ever take Bullet Seed? I did not. There's a whole other side to this route that I haven't really touched much of yet. Oh, single use, you say? Oh, you got a white herb here, too. I think this item can only be obtained after a certain point in the story or something. Can't get it, like, early on. I think I already got the pail. I don't think I had to do a manip on this side of the route. Ooh, can I run from you? You might kill me with a flying move. No! Rip Ninja. Should have just sent out Ray. This thing's bodying me. Well, thank goodness we got that PP up out of the deal. Oh, bypass the cut bush. So many exclusive Pokemon in this area that you can't find in the wild anywhere else. There you are. Lazy little friend. I'm gonna hit it again just because I want to see Truant activate. Loping around. So that's the Vigoroth ball. You shall be Vigoroth. And then one more time, and we'll get an Ultra Ball or Slacking. Immediately hit it again. All because of my ball obsession. We could be done with this line if I just wanted to clone it instead, but... oh well. Alrighty, there's our queen. That's a nickname I used many, many years ago for a competitive slacking. Mama Kong. And it works because it's a female. Alright, now let's evolve these two into their respective stages. Now the nickname will make a little more sense. I might change this thing's nickname to something to kind of play off the Roth part of its name. We'll see. Alright, and then you need like 31 candies. I think for the Shroomish, I'm actually going to have to candy it a lot extra so that it can have Spore. Because you actually had to do that in this game. You didn't want to evolve it too early, otherwise you'd miss Spore forever. Just be locked out of it. Alright, there's Mama. Shiny Slack Queen. I actually like that shiny palette. It kind of gets less intense colored in later generations. It's kind of boring. Not bad. Yeah, the Ultra Ball kind of works with that main color. So much health. Alright, well that's that line done. So yeah, basically just add 163 frames onto 2514. So now we're going for 2677. Alright. Same battle video. Happy 36 hours of in-game time. So yeah, not possible to get Wild Breloom in this game. And I just want it in the same ball as Shroomish, so it is okay to clone in this case by my rule set. There you are. You red-spotted bastard. Beautiful. Yeah, green spots become red. Feasting on composted soil. And people. Oh, right. This is the one where the female frame was ridiculously far away, and I can't even reach it easily with the battle video. But yeah, we'll have to come back here and do a little bit more work with waiting for these frames. Let's get a Cascoon. Green! Another green thing that matches the grass behind it. Very nice. And yeah, this is the male. Probably just go ahead and repeat all that. Or the Dust Talks. It attaches leaves to its body for camouflage. What is this, a Burmy? And I guess we can go ahead and just hit this same frame again and just get a Netball Cascoon. We're gonna have to do the female later, just like we did with the Silcoon. Just not enough frames. I like these nice quick attempts that take less than 30 seconds. I actually chose my secret ID, sort of, to have an early shiny frame that works for the starter, all static legendaries, and some wild encounter slots. Not all of them, though, sadly. And if you're going for specific gender, yeah, good luck. There are other ace code shenanigans I could do with those eggs in the PC, where I could basically just set my secret ID to be whatever I want it to be. Don't know if we need to go that nuclear just yet. But anyway, here's the next Cascoon. This one will stay a Cascoon. Just in a nice little netball. Alright, so that's going to be the last thing we catch for today. feel kind of like I'm playing Legends Arceus, having to track the number of Silcoons and Cascoons and their genders and this and that. Okay, so that's basically male Cascoon stuff done. Ooh, that looks nice, actually. Yeah, the repeat ball one, for sure. Alright. But yeah, things are taking shape here. Got at least 8 new things tonight. Good stuff. Anything I forgot to mark? Shroomish is at least yellow. It'll be green once I clone and get Breloom. Yeah, full Slakoth line, half of each cocoon. Yeah, pretty decent progress. Oh, and Marill. I think I marked Marill already, didn't I? Yes, I did. Yeah, Marill and Azumarill. 2 different balls. Nice, nice. Alright, that'll do it for me tonight. Oh, exactly 69 in the Pokédex. Nice.